Welcome back to another video. We're going dipping. Here's what's coming up today.
September maggot is a different type of a maggot. He's a small, little vicious maggot like.
In the gate they go here now, and he drops this down. They're ducked down under it then for a couple of seconds.
A slasher. and he going cutting briars to get at his dipping tank like.
What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe. Why will not sound so simple?
So welcome back. Today we're gathering in this mountain here and we're bringing all the sheep home for tomorrow because we're going dipping our sheep tomorrow. It's the first time now we've dipped this year, so we're going dipping between 500 to 600 ewes tomorrow. We're not sure what's in this hill. We'll know when we bring them home now. And the reason we're bringing them in the day before is to put them in fasting overnight, so they don't be dirtying the tank too much, so there'll be less shitting and keeping the tank a bit cleaner and keeping the dip that bit stronger, and so it'll work a bit better. Alright, off they go, Jono. Right, we're all set for dipping here this morning. Jerry Mack is coming out with the truck there. So we did this last year and we got on really well with it. We did it last year as a trial and great, we got great results from it, and all the dipping was done in one day. It was a great job for these. There's 500 to 600 ewes here, and we'll be doing the rest of ewes in a couple of weeks with our replacement lambs and rams. We have a couple of more rams to buy in, so we're going to dip them with the lambs because, like Jerry was saying last year, when you buy in stuff, you don't know what you're buying in as well. So we'll dip everything and treat everything that's come onto the farm now this year. So everything that'll be on the holding will all be dipped.
We have the sheep in here, ready to go dipping. Johnny McCarthy is setting up his mobile dipping truck here.
Colin, the powerful man, is here.
Colin is here, helping. The pressure will be on now. We'll be getting ready to put them into the tank. Johnny McCarthy is back again here with his mobile dipping tank. Johnny, you have a lot of sheep dipped already this year.
I have. I can't complain. I can't complain at the moment. The season seemed to have gone very late this year, John. Shearing ran late, and now dipping is running late.
Our sheep here on the shore long at all.
No. Yeah, no, everything.
To the August, first of all, we shore.
But that's what I'm saying, everything's gone late.
Yeah, and it's suited though. There was no maggots.
No. There was maggot in June.
But not many.
It never stuck. No. I know the weather was too wet or too cold, and the maggot never got a grip like. But
there's the odd one now, I think, all right.
Well, the September maggot is a different type of a maggot. He's a small, little vicious maggot like.
You say that, the September maggot would kill a sheep.
Oh, to kill a couple of days like. Yeah. We'll keep him top of him like.
The dipping now will help to keep him away for 2 or 3 weeks anyway.
Oh, it is, yeah, but like the last few weeks now, I'm not coming across the whole pile. Bits of damp patches and I see eggs, but there's nothing worth talking about.
It's just too cold as well.
It is, but like lads, still have to be very careful with dirty tails.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on lambs there now because There's a lot. There seem to be a lot of.
We got him in lambs, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
We got on well with the dipping last year, so we got her back again.
Oh, that's great, John. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. I don't like to hear the bad things, but it's nice to hear that.
A lot of the dipping tanks are closed down and everything, no around pollution and everything.
Well, there's that, right? But John, the problem is the help in the farm is not there.
Yeah.
And they're dealing with old tanks and they're leaking and there's every misfortune. Like I came across a man with a slasher and he going cutting briars to get at his dipping tank, like.
Oh, bless the
Yeah.
Jesus. The day of the dipping is that. Oh, he left.
Yeah, no, he said he hadn't dipped in 18 years. He was a man back in West Kerry, and I met him one day at the slasher. And we had a little chat, and he was very interested in me, but he said that machine is too big. And so after he went in here and with his slasher, and he cut the briars to get his own tank, like.
Right. So off up there going there now to just rougher ground until we'll be foot back him. It's drizzly outside, but it's not too bad. This is Wobbles, the pit here. Whoever remembers Wobbles. So we'll also be today going through all the O's. Anything that's kind of really under condition or really lame, we'll probably be culling them. We'll be going through them, so it's great to be inside today, out of the rain as well. So we put them in last night to have them fasting and to have them dry. But the old bit of mist now, it doesn't really matter to them.
Dipping is going well. We're getting thrown fairly fast. They're running up mad.
They're flying into it. Do they like it?
They seem to like it, yeah.
What do you reckon, Colin? We would call him in for a dip.
He's too young yet.
Be alright.
Too young yet.
He
Even no life yet.
So in the gate they go here now, and he drops this down, and they're submerged under it. They're ducked down under it then for a couple of seconds, up again, and he put them down and in again. So they're fairly well done. They're put out here in a resting bay, and all the dip goes straight back into it. So a self-contained unit. How long have you been in structure, eh?
7 years now, Glenn. 7 years. 7 years.
A lot more people are going towards dipping like this now.
Yeah, there's a lot more going back into it.
Yeah.
They've which is part of the scheme now as well this year.
Yeah.
The €8 scheme if they signed up for sheep dipping.
It's on one of our things as well.
Yeah.
Where did you get this truck?
I got this made up in the UK. No one in Ireland would make one for me, so I got it made in the UK.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful with it. It's a very easy system. It's a very expensive system, but it's a very easy system.
It's some comfort for the farmer, that.
Oh, comfort for the sheep, everything. There's no stress on the sheep, there's nothing like that, like. Like, when we're going to big volumes of sheep like yourself, Glenn, you'll be well tired tonight, like. And
Like dipping's a hard job, but this is taking all the hard work out of it.
yes, please,
That's for sure.
You know,
Like you say, most farmers now are shoving on, they're getting older, like, they have no help.
no.
The dip we're using is Ectafliss from Bimeda. Down the ramp they come here as well. You'll see here now. Keep a control in his hand there, and he can open the door. And that control also works everything else. So some job. All self-contained unit, no runoff. So some job, in fairness. We're absolutely delighted with it. And for those people that are interested in it, especially around anywhere in Ireland, he travels, especially for big numbers, Jerry McCarthy here at Kinmare. There's his mobile. So make sure to give him a call.
Stop! Stop!
Easy, buddy. Watch. Come on fast. Bring it across there. So we're going through them. Half and done there now, I'd say. More. There's more.
You put in the dip, Johnny.
I don't John, we put in the dip about every 95 years.
Right, right.
Because I have a large bat.
So I make it strong enough in here.
Oh, it is plenty strong.
There's no good if it isn't done right when it's done.
No. I used to have a neighbour years ago, Lartmus, he's dead now, but...
He'd be spared.
No, the other way.
Was it all right?
If they jumped the gate at the end below, the dip was strong enough then.
Right,
Don't burn them, the all coopers.
But there they go, yeah, quite
Don't
sure.
burn them,
It was better dip than go, I'd say.
Oh, it was.
So the way
I'm
better.
sure.
They took a lot of things out of it.
Oh, they took everything out of it, but I suppose for health reasons they had to, like.
Maybe,
But,
yeah. Inside to be dangerous
a lot of
inside.
the old people would tell them we killed them.
Yeah, to be dangerous inside.
Oh,
We did
yeah.
a dipping tank down here inside the house. The
I
shed.
said that was been was
We used to dip by night at 12 o'clock in the night. We'd have inside fresh the
was there a roof over at that time as well?
There was.
Oh, Jesus, that's torture.
We used to dip with John
Fumes.
Harrington used to be with me and we used to be at him around 12 or 1 o'clock in the night.
Last year you were on about, there's a lot, even in the Farmer Journal, about mange and scab. Is that still on the rise across
Oh,
Ireland?
it is, yeah. It is, definitely. And a lot of the injections are not working now. Sheep are getting immune to it, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even make this has gone
Yeah,
bad.
no, I had a case now yesterday. I went to a customer, new customer, and
Yeah.
6 times he's injected this year, and he can't solve his problem. Like, it just seems to
Using
keep...
the same injection the whole
Yeah,
time.
it keeps me back. Like, he's using the blue bottle of Dectomax there.
And you were saying last year as well, we obviously have to buy a few more rams, but we'll be dipping in. Dip when you've all your stock bought, is it?
Well, when your flock is closed, it don't necessarily mean you've selling still left to do, but when
Yeah.
you've everything bought, yeah. That's what I highly recommend it. And
You don't know what you're bringing in.
you don't know what you're bringing in, like, and the later in the year, the better for the winter dipping.
Yeah.
Into January
What
and
is
February,
it?
frosty weather,
Yeah.
it is a great time to dip. Like.
They're doing in December long ago. So we used to do
Oh,
it inside
sure.
here in the tank.
I used to be around there and water freezing up the country.
Yeah.
Do we
that
ever
was
have
great.
mange or scab here?
No, I don't, not very bad, no, in that time. But I said like that to be sheep would bring in. I remember one time there was a rock on top of the mountain and someone said that it was there and that rock for years, there should be rubby off it. That was the only rock that was there.
Can we admit though, it's
And the sheep were rubby off it.
Well, to an extent, like, scab will live in a live source. So it needs a live source, like, but
What does it? Oh, yeah.
scab will actually can live itself for 21 days on the fleece in the ground. But it just needs a hose to take off, like.
what about fence posts or anything like that?
Fence posts to an extent, but limestone is a terror for it, or blackthorn and whitethorn.
Yeah.
Because the limestone and moss will grow on it, and that moss is a breed that
Yeah.
can carry it as well for a certain amount of weeks, like. You know, but no, it is.
It was good for killing fish in olden times.
It was.
We were young, we'd be snapping them and they'd be jumping and put them into fresh water and they'd live again. When the council were dipping, they'd let the tank run and it would run into the river.
The water ran in
It had
from
to-
the
it had to
river
be near,
and,
yeah.
and turned back out into the river again.
Yeah.
Like, so, Jesus, that's the way it was done.
Yeah.
So I seen a homemade pond made and it cut out to the rock inside the river.
To hold
And they
the
had an old
water.
board, it was my grandfather was telling me, my father, they had a board to have the water in and they dipped their sheep. And
Yeah.
then they just turned the board again and left the water run through it and cleaned it out again.
Inside the river.
So in the river, it was cut
Yeah.
out of the rock inside the riverbed.
What years ago? Back around the 70s.
Ah, this was, no.
The 60s and 50s.
50s and the 60s.
I remember they were dipping here. It was, the dipping was going on by the council here in the 60s and early 70s too, I think.
Oh, it was, and
It
into
was.
the early 80s. I'm sure we
It
had
was.
local men here as the dipping inspectors.
We had, yeah.
There was a good few
That's right.
local men here.
I remember Patsy Org was come to us. Leo McCann, of course, no I knew was come.
Yeah. There was a few of them
Penny
there.
Denmick was back in I went here and dipping inspector.
Yeah, and he had a dipping tank in top of the old church there, in his own place, remember that?
Oh, that's right, that's
Yeah.
right.
That's in the scheme, so this year, say that.
That's in the scheme this year now as well, like as part of the €8 scheme if we signed up for sheep dipping.
Yeah, the dipping will do for one.
The dip will do for what, to
You'll
cover
be
on that.
payment in, obviously, if we that.
Yeah, no, cover for that, like.
Yeah, we've dipping in, I think, Doss in the middle of Doss, or something.
Yeah, no, it is no harm either, like. But
Yeah.
they say they can't bring it back compulsory because they can't. How can they check? They have to staff
Yeah.
in the department, like. You know, and
Yeah, because every farmer should do the dipping, to be fair.
yes, once a year, and if they can't, look, every 2 years would be great as well, like.
Yeah.
But just not this injections to try and get away from them.
Yeah.
Break the cycle. if they can at all.
Some of the older farmers don't be able to bring in all the sheep as well, and that cause it as well.
They can't bring them in,
They
like.
can't bring in from the mountain, they let
No,
some
yeah.
after them.
Pile of them because they're not able.
Yeah,
They're not, there's no young lad like, and they're so stubborn, they won't give it to a young lad, didn't it, Tappers?
yeah.
You know, they just, they live prolonged agony, like.
Yeah.
Dipping is a lot easier now. Before we used to have to dip twice a year in the old dipping tank. Fill it up, fill the tank, draw water out of the river with buckets, and empty it back into the stream then.
Was it law to do it twice? You have to do it twice.
So I think, yeah. I think it was July and around October. There was be dipping.
Was there a dipping inspector?
There was dipping inspector would come out, yeah, and he'd have to stay there all day and he'd give us a certificate, then he'd count the sheep, how many old dip.
Would they help with the dipping inspector? Or
No.
they look at you?
Well, one man he used to bring a kind of a pump to pump the water out of the river. His name was Patsy Randalls, Patsy Hogg. He would live in Kinmare town. He's long since deceased. He was bringing a pump and to pump the water to fill the tank.
What Leo?
Oh yeah, Leo Sullivan McCann Mangerton was a dipper here as well. And a famous dipper in Kinmare was Paddy Dan Mick O'Sullivan. There were a lot of famous people dippers in them times.
What would you do with the dip after? Let it off in?
They would run off into the river, to be honest, near a river.
When did that stop?
Or it was killing fish and the council stopped it. It would be someone if we would dip near a river now.
And they were deep in the river.
They would dip nearly in the river because that's where the water would be to fill the tank.
So they'll go up the race fairly handy now. Down they go here. So some job there, well done. When you're dipping there at home, the first probably 100 or 200 would get dipped well, and then you start getting lazy and tired, whereas this takes all the hard work out of it. So they're well dipped. And they go onto the loading bay there now, where all the runoff and dip goes back into the tank. So a self-contained unit, some job.
Oh,
Leo's.
Tim there now, Glenn. 590, bang on.
Right, nearly 600 yards, so
Yeah.
that's a good scalp done now, innit?
That's this bit here.
So that was quick work. About 2 hours there.
About 2 hours there now.
About 2 hours. Jeez. You're on to the next job, so
Next job now.
you're going up the road here.
Up the road to our neighbour now. She only a handful there now from it.
And you're out to Garden today.
No, I'm going on into the Barland Valley and down into
Don't go to Bantry.
down towards Benson in for the afternoon. And back to Kinmare for the evening then.
Non-stop, so.
Non-stop, yeah.
Non-stop. It's a busy season for it.
Yeah. So, hopefully, but I'm not travelling now anymore, Glenn, like.
Yeah?
Yeah, the road has gone too dear.
Diesel and everything, yeah.
Well, I didn't mind the diesel, but this accommodation has gone. The accommodation's just gone crazy since COVID.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get accommodation.
That's the thing.
I found my hardest, like, and that's why.
Any farmers on here who'll put them up in these big numbers?
Yeah.
Put them up for the night as well.
No bother.
But yeah, thanks a lot,
Everything.
Jerry.
No problem. Thanks, Glenn. We'll see you.
We'll see you there in a few weeks again, probably.
Yeah, we'll be on about in the 28th. I'd
Yeah,
say.
some stage there. We'll go to the.
Yeah.
We'll get the flowing over us first.
We get the flying over, yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
So that's it for another video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe.